Please welcome our 51st anniversary cast. Your friends, your family, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the cast of Days of Our Lives. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, the cast of Days of Our Lives. Now, you see a lot of family members here. There is a special surprise. You guys like special surprises, don't you? Especially when people come back. In just a few minutes, I want you to think, because when you come back, you'll have an opportunity to ask these cast members certain things. So think of those questions. I'll be looking towards you. We'll be looking on social media to find those questions. But we will be looking for your questions, a Q&A coming up. But first I want to introduce someone, a very special member, a new family member to Salem, someone you will see on the show. Please welcome Dr. Valerie Grant, Vanessa Williams. Dr. Valerie Grant. Look at that. New to Salem. Things are going to be happening now. We have a new member who's back to Salem. Miss Abigail Devereaux. Abigail Devereaux is back. Marcy Miller back in Salem. Here she is. Someone coming back who you haven't seen in just a little bit. I think you'll like this. Please welcome Eric Brady. Played by Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, your cast. Year 51 of Days of Our Lives. Vanessa, I gotta ask you a quick question. There's a mic right by you.
Hello.
So welcome first. Everybody is so excited about the news. What's it like, you know, being on the show and getting this going? Give me your impression so far.
What's it like? It's a whirlwind.
Yeah.
It's like I'm still learning people's names.
Right.
Their character names and their actual names. But it's thrilling and wonderful, and it's a family, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. Where did my other cast member go? Where did she go? She's back, Miss Deborah. Oh, they're past the mic down. Where's my wife? Yeah. We got all the new folks are down on this side.
Baby.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's it like for you? Congratulations, welcome to the show. What was it like getting on the show?
Well, I was in Boston with I have a real life husband who runs the Boston Marathon, and so we were there, and my phone was totally dead. It was the day of the race, from taking pictures and videos and everything, and I was so anxious because I knew, I was like, gosh darn it, I probably could know the answer to this like huge question right now. And we ran back to the hotel, and I plugged my phone in for like 2 minutes, and in that 2 minutes, my agent called, and I was like, okay, like this is it, like I'm gonna know yes or no right now. And I picked it up, and he said, you got the job, and I literally like ran down the street screaming.
That was awesome. Congratulations. So, back at Salem, man, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of you. Big things coming up for you. What's it like to be back?
Oh, it's family.
You know all the names already. You know where it's going. You excited?
Yes, no, I'm happy to be back amongst this is my cast, you know, it's all my family. I love everybody up here. And when Bruce and Greg and Ken, they called and said, listen, we want to make this happen. How can we do it? And we found a way, and Eric Brady's coming back.
Are you ready for that, folks? Are you ready? Questions. We have a whole cast up here. We'd like to get your questions. We have a few seconds to do that. Does anybody have one? What do you got? Come on, stand up. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Dee Powers from Alabama. This question is for Billy. I'm sure you're aware that a lot of Jonah Marlena fans think that Chad is Jonah Marlena's long-lost 86 baby. I'm wondering if maybe there might be a storyline confirming that.
Did you get that? Could you hear it?
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah.
I don't know if that's going to come to fruition. I personally think Kate's Chad's mom. Chad's real mom. Lauren, what do you think of that? Yeah. I've heard a lot of the theories. Maybe someday that could come out, but not now. So.
Questions? That got a big, that was kind of like a,
I'm just kidding. No, he's definitely their kid. Definitely their kid.
Where's JJ? Mr. Devereaux? Hey, there you are, man. I couldn't find you. Hey, so you have, somebody out here was talking about you have a movie coming out that you're working on right now. How does that work with working on Days, too?
Well,
Whoops.
yeah,
Whoops.
it all worked out.
Yeah.
But that's a little later on down the road.
Right.
Very thankful of the show being able to let me do that. And that's that.
Cool, right on. So what's the best part about you being on the show as far as just, working with the cast? What's that like, day to day, sun up to sundown, do you know when you're going to tape and things like that, or does it just happen? Like, do you get a thing that says you're on the show next week? Do you know your storyline before you go to the set?
I'd hope so.
Maybe. Does it come up early? Like, do you get it a few days in advance?
Yes, we do a couple weeks in advance, but usually we study the night before.
Cool. Right
Yes,
on.
that's what we do.
Excellent.
That's
Right on. Questions?
Thank you.
Anybody have another question? Question? You guys are being shy. Yes, ma'am, right in front. Come on down. Come on down. You're gonna be.
What happened to John? Is he okay?
Thanks for asking about Drake. He is fine. He's back to work. We've already had our first, maybe second love scene, so you'll have that.
Is he okay? Is Victor okay? Victor Kiriakis. Is he okay?
Just had a scene with him a few days ago, and he's perfectly fine. All my men are fine.
All her men are fine. In good shape. Who's got another question? Questions? Yes, all the way over there. Come on. Right up here. What do we got? Here we go.
Sonny and Paul gonna get back together?
Is Sonny and Paul going to get back together?
Christopher Sean, where you at, buddy? Here we are. What do you guys think of Paulson? Yeah? All right. We feel the same way. We feel the same way. So I hope it goes in that direction.
Christopher, where's Christopher? Did we get that? A follow up to that.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting you're sitting right next to him. Because for some reason I feel like you guys at some point,
Almost.
you should investigate this guy. Are you ever going to be in like a fight scene? I mean, you stood up for somebody at a wedding, I guess, right? And like disarmed them, I was told.
I was doing the best I can, yeah. Just following in my father's footsteps, you know?
Are we going to see you in like a fight scene or something like that? Or we always see you with your shirt off and stuff. I mean,
I don't know, man. Deimos is a tough guy, you know?
that's what I'm thinking.
He's a
I
scary
think we
fella.
should investigate.
It was a Greek show, so maybe we'll have our shirts off. I don't know.
A lot of ladies got to know. We had somebody out here. What do you think?
All right, it's kind of a big question. It goes for Camila and Lauren. Sorry, I'm going crazy today. So everyone remembers the Nick being thrown in the river scene, right? Like, that was the best season ever. How was that for you guys to film, like actually carrying a body to the water, like across the ground? Like, what was that like?
The good thing is Blake is slender. He's a lean man. So we also had Allison Sweeney there to help us. And it was hard, but it was funny. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but she was popping Altoids in the middle of the scene. She's like, I'm done with this.
It was
The shoes are getting dirty. I just want to pop some mints.
like in Kate's wheelhouse to be dragging a body through the forest. Popping Altoids.
It wasn't fun for Blake.
We got filthy dirty, and I ruined a really great pair of boots, though. What do you say?
We got another question over here. What do you think?
It wasn't a question, it's a comment. I just wanted to thank Birthday Boy again for being here because he could have been anywhere else.
Thank you so much, sweetie. That's very sweet of you. You were talking to me, right? I just want to make sure. 'Cause that's very embarrassing if you weren't. I just want to make sure.
Are there any behind-the-scene romances that we should know about?
Yeah. Me and Freddie. Susan and Bill Hayes. Susan
Come
and Bill
on,
Hayes.
right up front there.
Whole thing going on between the two of them.
There's nothing that's going to beat this one.
Well, we used to be behind the scenes, but I think everybody's caught up with us by now.
Billy
We've known each other 46 years. We've been married 42 years. And the best years have been those married years that we shared with all of you and with Salem. And we're happy to still be on the show and still be considered part of the real family. So thank you very much.
And Mr. Hayes, I just want to ask you, what is the secret? You guys, I love the way, even on TV, the way you look at each other. What's the secret to having a successful marriage that goes on, and you work together too?
Find the right girl.
Amen.
I think the successful marriage is based on respect, passion, and saying you love someone when you really do. I think the language that you use with the person you love is very important. I think we've learned in the last couple of years, the last year, that what comes out of your mouth has meaning. And choose your words carefully and show your love when you feel it. That's been a pleasure to love Bill Hayes, and to know I'm loved by Bill Hayes has only made it more wonderful. Thank you.
Another question, yes. I don't know if I can get all over there. We got a question over here. Question over here. Why don't you come that way? Is there another question? I'll be right back up there. Let me run back here. Question?
Amos!
Amos! Amos!
Are you going to get with Nicole?
Yeah, I've gotten with her several times already. You can watch those videos. You can watch the reruns on that. Yeah, well, we are together again. And just the other day, we sort of, reacquainted ourselves after our little breakup that we had. But yeah, so that's what's happening right now. But the baby storyline is going to heat up even more, and that's going to influence everything that's happening around us in Salem. So there you go.
My question kind of ties into that. I'm a huge fan of Ari's, and I wanted to know what it was like to work with her, because she's hilarious, and she did say on Twitter one time when she responded to me that she sometimes ad-libs. So how often does that happen on the show with her, with all of you guys? Like how free are you with the script? Because it's hilarious sometimes, especially Ann Milbauer, you're awesome.
I would say with Ari, for me, I've loved working with her. She's been wonderful. She brings such a great energy to the show and to the series, to the scenes every day. And she does. She brings a lightheartedness to it, even during days when you have like intense, heavy scenes. And I can say that I know that that Eric Martzoff and I, with Ari, we had some pretty heavy scenes at one point. And we couldn't stop laughing. We were in tears before every take. And then we would just like kill it afterwards. And we actually got reprimanded at one point for that. Well, I didn't, but they did. Because they were a bad influence on me, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, but it was great. I mean, where is Eric? I don't even see where he is.
I was actually laughing at Vincent, not Ari. Vincent's a very funny guy. So don't believe all this scary Damo stuff. Nicest guy in the world.
Well, we obviously know that it wasn't working so well, so they asked me to come back to the show. So look out for Eric to get into this make it a threesome.
In addition to which, Ariane is such a fantastic actress. She is just an amazing girl. You think she's just a pretty girl. No, she really can do it. Whatever they give her, she does it right. She's a wonderful actress.
Hi, I missed yesterday's episode, but I understand that Jade is pregnant. I'm wondering if that's who JJ slept with when he was in Miami.
Who wants to take that one? Man, there's a lot of quiet on the set. They're passing the mic right now. Say it again. That was a long one. Where'd she go? Hold on. One more.
Did JJ sleep with Jade in Miami?
I don't know. You're gonna have to watch and find out.
JJ is a virgin. Thank you.
My question is for Nadia. I know your father is Swedish. How often do you travel to Sweden?
You're from Sweden, right?
I'm from Sweden, and so is Nadia, so we spoke Swedish together. And I wonder how often you travel there on holidays.
How often do I travel there? About once a year, Christmas time.
And so where do you go?
Yeah, we spoke earlier.
Where in Sweden do you usually go when you go there?
Stockholm.
Love Stockholm. Good for you.
So that's where my family lives.
Hey Nadia, what is it like? We had on the screen, we saw you there with a baby. What's it like to work with a live baby on the set? I mean, it's a set.
Well, considering I just had a baby, it makes it very easy and also difficult at the same time because I leave him at home to go to work, and then when I hear the baby cry at work, it does something to you.
What?
It makes you want to go home real quick. It's been amazing.
We've got a question over here right in the front, and bring you right over here. Go ahead and help me out.
Eric, the character of Brandy. I know that Teresa's left. Is there a new sweetheart in the future? Perhaps Nicole?
Hey! Hey! Well, since I'm heartbroken, I can't bounce back that quickly, right? I mean, that would be inappropriate. Yeah, Teresa who? Exactly. Who's Teresa? No, it's a very heartbreaking storyline. Obviously, I can't tell you who he bounces back to, but let me just say there's about 10 minutes where he's just completely inconsolable, and then he finds his way to somebody. Who, I can't tell you.
Olivia, I know it's you and Theo, but will you go on a date with me?
You have to buy her CD. Get her CD.
Yes. What's your name? Axel, what's your last name?
Phone number?
What's your phone number, Axel? 9 foot. Okay. I will go on a date with you. Yeah.
That was a great song. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So, dates.
Does anyone want to ask me to go on a date? I will go on a date with you. I'm taking.
I have a question for Patch Steve. When you have your patch on now, do you actually see through it?
So when you have your patch on, can you see through it?
I do have X-ray vision in this eye, so I'm able to see through it. Yeah, only because of my superpower. No, there's no hole in it, baby. There's no hole. No, I have to suffer. I have to suffer for you.
This isn't exactly a question, but I love Greg Vaughn.
There it is. It's out there. Good deal. You got another one?
Love it.
I hear Miss Tina and Mary Beth are doing the readings tomorrow night. Can they tell us something about it?
Oh, well, this guy doesn't know anything about it either. He's going, I'm stumped. Well, Mary Beth, tell him. We're doing a play reading of a wonderful play by Shar White called Annapurna. Don't look at what. Mary Beth is so embarrassed. Anyway, yes, at the Barnstall Theater, and tickets are still available. I think we're getting pretty full, but you can get a ticket. It's tomorrow at 7. It's a fundraiser for One World Stage. It's an organization that gives acting lessons and coaching to young people, disadvantaged people, lower income families, and with special emphasis on the LGBT community. So we're doing that for them.
Your work folks help you knock out a play on the side? I mean, is that a real difficult, or is it a whole different ball of wax?
Whole different animal. Yeah. No, you have to kind of exercise some other muscles if you haven't done that for a while. But it's really invigorating. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Very cool. Hey, we have time for one more question. And who would that go to?
To Nadia. Is Chloe going to tell Nicole that it's her baby you're carrying?
I still can't figure out whose baby it is, so no or yes. You have to stay tuned. Yeah, no, it's gonna get real good. It's gonna test their friendship, that's for sure.
This is for Olivia Rose. How awesome is your family? Just saying, I'm right here.
But oh, my family is awesome. Wait. Yes, my family. I'm just like this little person thrown into the mix of these, with these insane geniuses who know so much about what they do, which is what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. So, such great opportunities and such great family. Oh wait. Okay. Oh, they're cool too.
Here we go. One last question. Go ahead.
This is for Christian Alfonso. What has been your favorite storyline thus far?
I have to say I love them all. I've loved all of my storylines, and I am especially loving what I'm doing right now. And I'm excited for all of you to see what we've been filming, because remember, we're 6 months ahead. And there is something that involves everyone on the stage. There are many different. How are you enjoying it? Is it moving faster? Do you have to watch every day now? Yes. Awesome.
I have a question for Vanessa Williams. Will your relationship with Abe grow? And I heard around a rumor that Lonnie is returning. Is that true? Could you with you guys?
So wait, is my relationship with Abe going to grow? And what was the other part about Lonnie? I can't say, but yes, things are growing and heating up, and I'm really getting to know everyone here in Salem. So the rumors are right.
All right, you know, it is a wonderful thing because just about this time every year we celebrate a birthday. Who can tell me how many years it's been so far? 51! How many? 51! Happy birthday today, today's of our lives, and the entire cast. So share that with us. Let's bring it out. Who's going to help me sing? You ready? Happy birthday to you. I can't hear you. Happy birthday. Look at that, 51 years, beautiful cake, an amazing cast. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome back. It's going to be a great year. Big round of applause. Love you too. Pictures, folks, say hi. Wave, everybody.
Thank you all.
Our next Saturday night, I've got a movie on Hallmark. People love it. It's a Christmas movie.
By the way, now, what we want to share with you, if you look up here, something you won't see anywhere else, a special preview. And you guys, this is for you. And